Welcome back, everybody. We're back together with another video, and we're going to be talking about Cobra Kai Season 6. And I got to be honest, I don't think this is necessarily going to be a fair review because unlike the other seasons, we don't have the full season. We only have, the first 5 episodes in part 1. It's a 3-part finale. I think the whole entire season is probably like 15 episodes. And the other seasons were like 10, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's kind of unfair because my assessment of the first 5 episodes that we got, it was good, but it didn't blow me away. I mean, what is your take on the 5 episodes?
It's not bad. It has quite a sense of humor.
That was funny stuff, but to me, it kind of started off slow. First couple of episodes for sure.
Yes, it kind of... They pretty much set up where they think everything is peaceful and everything. Everyone's get together. Johnny and Daniel and Chosen. Yeah. They were getting together and train
the kids for the
kids.
What is it called? This Saikai Taikai. I believe that's the tournament.
Yeah, and there will be no competition. But then there's Kreese coming back.
Kreese, yes. No Terry Silver, but I think Terry Silver is going to pop back up probably in the second or third part of this finale. Also, I was kind of surprised what they did with Mr. Miyagi.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Mr. Miyagi has some secrets, and they basically said he was like a criminal.
Yeah, but I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
He is.
I think there's going to be more to it in the next 2 parts. So, like I said, this is going to be unfair because I'm pretty sure they're not going to make Miyagi to be out. This criminal that was really a bad guy. That's just not going to happen.
Yeah, it's that. He was just...
He like robbed somebody or something.
Like robbed somebody for a necklace or something like that.
Yeah. And he was a part of like this boxing club like in the 1940s. He like actually abandoned and left America because he was on the run.
Yeah, but in the original, it said Mr. Miyagi went to America because his lover...
Yeah, he wanted to marry Yukie.
Yeah, but she has an arranged marriage with his best friend.
Yeah, and Sato.
Yeah, Sato want to fight him, but Mr. Miyagi doesn't.
He didn't believe in fighting. But apparently, he actually participated in a Saikai Taikai because we see the headband and it has blood on it.
Yes.
So that made it kind of interesting. Episode 5 was really, really good.
Yes.
The other ones were just good. And there wasn't really a lot of animosity between Daniel and Johnny. I mean, they got along for the most part. I mean, it was still funny. But I think just based on these Rotten Tomato scores, people are kind of feeling the way we're doing. Like on season 6, the critics gave it an 83, whereas season 5, which was really good, 98. Season 4, 95. Season 3, 90. Season 2, 90. And season 1, 100. So I think people are kind of getting the same vibe about part 1 at least.
Yes. And I know this is not important, but I'm just in a small part where Chosen talked to Daniel about chemical and she never called him back. So he thought that she refused him. She doesn't like him or something.
Yeah.
But
there's something deeper to that.
I'm not sure. Find out. But for me, I wish Chosen and Kimiko get together or something. But then on the other side, I'm not sure because Chosen was a really bully.
Yeah, way back in the day. But you got to remember, it was actually Kumiko that brought Chosen and Daniel back together. And Daniel,
yeah.
Yeah, and Yuji, who plays Chosen, he's great. and we actually get to see Mike Barnes fight. Not Mike Barnes, but it was Mike Barnes actually fights Chosen. And I remember sitting down with you watching it. I was like, I think Chosen's gonna beat him because I believe Chosen is a better fighter. And in the end, it was actually Mike Barnes on the ground when the fight ended.
Yeah.
So I believe that that Chosen is the best fighter in the Karate Kid movies in the universe.
I think so
Yes.
too.
I always believe Daniel, of course, was the least talented, even though he actually beat Chosen. And remember, I thought that Chosen and Johnny actually were gonna square off and fight, and then it was kind of called off. But they ended up fighting, but it was like all playful, and then Daniel was in it too.
Yeah.
So
It was a funny, there's a lot of funny scene, a sense of humor, and I kind of like it.
yeah,
But it just, the real action come at the end, and at the last episode is pretty good.
yeah. Master Kim, who we learned about in Karate Kid 3, that old man's still alive.
Yes.
I wasn't anticipating that. I mean, he's ruthless. Kreese comes in and he's training the fighters from Kim's dojo. And there's this one. I gotta admit, man, those guys on the Korean team they look like they should wipe out Miyagi-Do. Eagle Fang is no more, by the way. Johnny gives in, which I thought was kind of strange because they were actually kind of bickering a little bit over the name, and eventually he gave in, just said, "Hey, I'm Miyagi-Do."
Yeah.
I was anticipating a little bit more pushback on that, but because the kids actually came out with this new logo. I don't remember what they called it. It was a combination of Eagle Fang and Miyagi-Do, but they had like a picture of Miyagi with like fangs on it, and Daniel wasn't going for it, and I don't blame him for that. That did look disrespectful to Miyagi. So,
yeah. I think it's called Miyagi
Fang or something like that. I don't remember exactly, but Johnny eventually gave in. The final episode though was pretty dark.
Yeah, I kind of predict her going to the dark path.
Yeah, when her mother died.
Yeah.
And Daniel ended up stopping the fight because she was actually fighting Sam, and her and Sam became good friends. But there was only so many spots on the team to actually go to Barcelona for the Saikai Taikai, and they were actually fighting to see who would actually represent the male and the female counterpart to actually fight for, I guess, the championship.
Yeah.
And Daniel stops it because she was definitely emotional, fighting with aggression. She was actually ignoring Robbie's phone calls, but she shows up to Miyagi-Do. And I agreed with Johnny, man, on that. Daniel stopped it because him and his wife found out that her mother died, but I don't think they should have stopped it. Johnny was right because it ended up leading her to go back to Kreese.
But on the other side, I do agree with Daniel and his wife because the fighting she can hurt, somebody.
Yeah, but she wasn't, she had to be aggressive, and she is an aggressive fighter. But if you have something that traumatic, if you're actually doing karate, you actually getting your mind off stuff like that. So that's why I agree with Johnny from that aspect, because they stopped the fight. She's pretty much out of Miyagi-Do then. She's not going to make the team. And Hawk ends up, was it Hawk? Yeah, Hawk ends up taking her spot.
But in Daniel's mind, I guess he learns from Mr. Miyagi where the fighting is not about winning. It's to protect yourself.
Yeah, but it's so much bigger now, that even though Cobra Kai, that's actually no Cobra Kai in this. I don't remember the Korean team's name, but it's basically the off branch of Cobra Kai, the original Cobra Kai. I don't remember what it's actually called. The Korean team. I don't remember their name.
I don't remember either.
Yeah, I can't remember the name off the top of my head. But I thought it was a good season. Definitely slow at the beginning, but it was still good. It wasn't bad.
Yeah, but I have to disagree with you that shouldn't listen to Johnny, but Daniel and his wife.
But Johnny was right at the end. I mean, she wanted to fight. She should have been able to continue because it seemed like Daniel really alienated her right there.
Yes, but I also think Daniel or his wife should go after her and talk to her in a calm way because she was very emotional.
Well, they wanted to stop the fight. She wanted to continue fighting.
Yes, but she's fighting not in the right mind. She's very emotional
But she was focused. She was focused on fighting, though. I mean, if she wasn't allowed to fight, she probably wouldn't have went to Barcelona then anyway because they had to decide who the team was going to be.
No, but she can really hurt someone.
Yeah. But the thing is, like when Mr. Miyagi's father died, I mean, I grant it's not the same thing. Did he just like give up karate or whatever, give up teaching Daniel? No, he didn't. So
Mr. Miyagi
they still should have been there to support Tori then.
Yes, but when Mr. Miyagi's father died, Mr. Miyagi, he's more experienced.
Yeah. But still, when people have lost, the people grieving, they still want to do something to get their mind off of, having the death in the family. I mean,
yes.
Tori's mother was all that she had. She didn't have anybody else.
Yes, and I do really feel sorry for her. But in Daniel and his wife case, maybe, they don't want any accident or injury happen. And I can understand.
Yeah. Well, Tori, to me, was fighting good. She was aggressive. And then they're gonna have to be aggressive in this tournament. I mean, it's going to be like almost like the movie Bloodsport in a way.
Yes, but they are also seeing her own daughter fighting too.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they don't want their own daughter to get major injury.
Yeah. But there you have it, guys. I mean, we've been going for a while there. That is the first part of Cobra Kai. Season 6, first 5 episodes. Part 2 comes out in November. So only like, 4 months away. So that's going to wrap it up, guys. We'll be back tomorrow with another video. Until then, be safe.
Goodbye.